evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Very nice work with the double jab up top. Oh, what a devastating hook by Bulldog. So the early action here in this fight should reveal an edge. Baker's got speed. He can move.
Well, they say speed kills. He better just be careful he doesn't have an accident. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Boom Boom's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice block by Boom Boom. Boom Boom's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Bulldog's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Baker's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Boom Boom's impressing the judges. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Look at that. A huge shot rains down, and he's on the floor.
And he has a decision to make, a choice to make right now.
2.
Let's go. Get up.
Baker's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Bulldog's combination punching is working well here. Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
3, 4.
Get up. Get up.
5.
Get up.
Baker's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Bulldog. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. And Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part.
Oh, and there you go. Baker's defense has failed him. A flash knockdown here.
2. 3.
Get up, damn it.
4. 5. 6.
Come on. Get to your feet.
8.
Get up, damn it.
10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Boom Boom's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. He's probably everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. This is the kind of fight that makes boxing the ultimate highlight sport. He's the fighter that can get rid of you with one single shot.
Well, we look at the power, and that's what gets your attention, Joe, but really, ultimately, what gets it done is a...
Boom, boom! His legs look shaky. He was solid. He goes down thanks to a swarming attack. He got caught up in a mixer blade there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hurry!
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Good 1-2 by Bad Intentions. He comes with the straight right hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Get that hand moving!
Boom, booms, back by a left hand. Did you see that? And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Bad Intentions is combination punching, working out solid. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Boom Boom's got a lot of guts to get up after being knocked down, but he does not look good at all.
Hey, gotta see that coming, let's go!
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and works out. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, this is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And we come to the end. Unbelievable display of power here. A first-round knockout, Teddy.
That's what happens when you don't warm up well. Looked like he came out a little dry, and now he's going to the showers.
For the official... I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. We were able to spend time with his trainer this week, Teddy, and he flat out told us his professional development is right in line with what I'm seeing in the gym. His uppercut is much improved.
Yeah, you know where I'm impressed, Joe? I'm impressed in the fact that a lot of times when guys throw that punch, they give up defense for offense. He doesn't do that. Dips that shoulder a little bit, bang, he gets it across. Doesn't give you an opening to catch him first.
Crushing two-punch combo by Boom Boom. Blocks away that headshot.
Looking good.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Punches, hands up.
Boom Boom's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice jab there by Boom Boom. Not able to land the headshot. How about that left hand? That's a good probing jab that time by Bad Intentions.
Okay, let's go.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Are you losing this?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is doing a beautiful job here early on of counterpunching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counterpunching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is feeling the impact of a big counter punch. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Boom Boom's absorbing a hook. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And we come to the end of round number 2. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Bad intentions is cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Hook! Hook!
Boom Boom's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Well-targeted right hand by Boom Boom. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He got hit, but he sent it right back. Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Little head hunting with the left. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Really wanted that. Oh, and a big right hand lands.
Take your presence, though. Assert yourself. Assert your punch. All right. You want this fight?
Interesting early rounds of this fight. Boom Boom's up 2-1 on your scorecard, Teddy. What do you like about him so far?
Well, I like the fact that he's busier, but I also like the fact that when he's not working, he gets out of range and he doesn't allow his opponent to win. That's why I got him winning.
Come on, kid. Smoke them.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Bad Intentions' eye is really a mess now due to that cut. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down for the first time. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
That's a stinging right hand by Boom Boom. For the well-being of their fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
Bad Intentions is completely missing the jab. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I Can Do Anything You Can Do, only better.
Bad Intentions is stumbled back. He just got hurt. Boom Boom's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. What a big shot. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? were just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Fass is the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Thomas's self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Whether or not he's successful in this fight tonight, Teddy, could come down to what he's been doing in the gym. Word out of all those training sessions is he has developed a great uppercut.
But even better than that, Joe, he throws a great uppercut. But what he does also is once he catches you with that, he understands he's going to pick the guy's head up. He puts something right on top with it.
Thomas is hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. All right, so the stylistic matchup of this fight, counter-puncher against an outside-oriented fighter. Thomas is crushed by a right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking big shots. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
One, two.
Thomas is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Fass is cut, is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Thomas. Thomas's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Seconds remaining in this round. Thomas's right hand scores well that time. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Fass is cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Thomas has got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
The combo lands upstairs. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Thomas is left, landing well. Bass is got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. That's a nice right hand that time by Thomas. Halfway through round number 2. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Thomas is now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Thomas is stunned, and he cannot block this up. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, two, three, four, five.
Thomas is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Good smooth work by Thomas. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And that's the end of round 2. Fast his performance tonight has to please all of his backers. He has been scoring from the outside. That was the game plan coming in.
He understood from the beginning that he had that great wingspan, that great advantage of length, and he's using it.
Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Thomas is stunned, and he is hurt. Fast is landed a good, solid combination. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, this kind of...
Oh! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Thomas is now getting back up off the canvas. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Good return fire that time. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And a smart counterpunch by Thomas. Bass is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Thomas is committed to that counterpunching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
All right, listen. We need to create more count, okay? Slip his punch,
So round number 4 is underway. Fass has been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although...
Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Fass is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Halfway through round number 4. Thomas's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Come on, kid. Focus. Move your head.
He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
Fass is trying now to resort to dirty tactics. That was a low blow. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. And we come to the end of the round.
With this guy.
Fass's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep doing what you're doing.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Thomas.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Thomas is not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one, because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
There's the combo downstairs. And he returns on that exchange. Still plenty of time to work. Big right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. That's big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Good double jab by Fass. Shot to the head with that right hand. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Fass.
Keep your head moving.
And round 5 comes to an end.
Straight up.
You know, so many times we will advise guests of ours sitting ringside to not wear white. Now you know why. Look at these two bleeding all over the place.
Now you would suggest they bring an umbrella. I mean, it is that bad.
Fass is showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You could still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Fast. Fast is able to land a good, solid left hand. Very good work with that power hand right there. Good, strong, straight shot. So effective as a power shot.
Yeah, it is. And he's pivoting into it. Look at the way he's turning on his foot, and he's putting his back into it. Beautiful.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Fast is hit by a counter punch. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, big shot there. How is this going to go on once again he hits the deck?
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's just no quit in this guy. He's been damaged, but still he's trying to make a fight of it.
Look, I love that about him. The fans love that about him. It's great. But he's got to learn when it's time to turn it off, when it's time to clinch a little bit, survive a little.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Fast is corner knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us. Thomas's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Thomas is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Move. Sound defense. Good block that time by Fast.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Good exchange. He fires back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. At the halfway point of round 7. Doubling up the jab by Fast. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Thomas. Thomas is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Fast, his right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Thomas has been hurt. Wow! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Thomas is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Fast is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And
Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Opening round scheduled for 10. Let's give you something to look for in this fight tonight. They always say straight is great. He's a big believer in that.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's been taught well. You know, those are fundamentals. Those are things that stay with you and given to you. His trainer gave them to him.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Wow, what a right hand. And banging away he goes. Oh, right off the bat he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jackson's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Fast. The Hitman showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Well timed by the Hitman. He took a step back, landed the counter.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Flush right hand to the head. Crashes home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Nice work on the right hand by Fast. Fast is feeling great right now. And why not? He just scored the knockdown, and now he's got that eye. He's got that target, that vision. He knows what he can get after.
And there's no reason why he wouldn't have that. Right now, the only thing that he has to be careful that he doesn't have is overconfidence. He doesn't get reckless.
All right, how you doing?
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. The Hitman's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Fast is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Scores up top with a left. That's an intense jab right there by Fast. Fast is showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Halfway through this round here. Jackson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Fast is doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Nice work, the left hand to the head. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Jackson. A stabbing right hand comes in by Fast.
You're doing great.
We count down the final moments of this round. And this round comes to an end. That is very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges him 3 or 4 punches.
Well-placed counter punch by the hitman.
You need to keep that head moving.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Two snapping jabs by Fast. Fast is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. That is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Fast. He just missed that shot up top. He scored well after being hit himself. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Jackson's hit by a right hand.
All right, look great. Just don't get crazy in there. Box smart for me.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Fast is in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot, going after it, much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round.
Hey, look, if you're a fisherman and the fishing was good in a certain spot, you can't wait to get the boat out to that same spot. He's rolling right out there.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Fast. Right to the head with that right. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Up top with the right hand. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with... Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand. There it is! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jackson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. The Hitman's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Jackson's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his lanes underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Fass is doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Fass. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. The Hitman's tagged. He missed with that headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jackson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Stay away from those.
Super jab by Fass. Fass is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A little head hunting with the right. The Hitman's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. I mean, he's beating you. He needs you to throw more than one punch out there.
The start of the 6th round. Fass's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a lull now, he could blow that first half of the fight, what he's done so well.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
A good two-punch combo by Fass. Good flush shot upstairs. What an impact that left hand just made by Jackson. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Nice defense. Good block by Fass. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. The Hitman's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
In and out. In and out.
There's a straight right hand. Fass is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Good, solid right hand by Fass.
Come on, get closer.
6 comes to an end.
What are you waiting?
Jackson's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Fast is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Scored well up top. Fast is having a field day on the inside, putting a lot into that uppercut.
Well, he's smart. He's, you know, part of being an effective, good fighter is understanding what punch to choose from your arsenal. He's picking the right punch at the right time. Inside, the opening is there for that uppercut.
Good work with that lead. He did not see that right hand. Look at that. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The Hitman's night could soon be over. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but can he survive? Solid left hand to the head. The Hitman's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Fast is left, working well that time. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Come on, breathe deeply. Inhale. Get some air in your lungs, all right? You're fighting his game plan. Box.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8. Fast is in complete control on Teddy's scorecard, and he's done a lot of damage to his opponent's face.
Yeah, sometimes you can hit a guy with a sledgehammer, baseball bat, and they're not going to swell up. I mean, it's the facial structure, the bone structure. You know, some guys swell, some don't. This guy swells.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Missed the body shot. Jackson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Scores with the combo to the head. Fast is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jackson. And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Get up! 1, get up!
2,
Jackson's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Good two-punch combo by Fast. That's a big right hand. The hitman is searching for an answer here, but you can see. Oh, and there you go. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Jackson's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. That is power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard. Now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.